So if you always feel like you're failing at being a father, you definitely need to listen to this. And if you're new here, my name is Naftali, and I help high-performing men get rid of the mask of performance and align who they are with how they live. So as a father, you definitely need to be grounded in who you are, in your self-identity. You have to be that support. You have to be that rock. But the thing is that you know that already, but the thing is you don't realize what not doing that actually does. But right before we get into that, being grounded and being the rock doesn't just mean the external, trying to show no emotion, trying to show you have it all under control, all that, just putting on a show, wearing that mask. I'm talking about internally, who you are, your true beliefs, you holding steady in your heart. So when you're not grounded internally, when you're not grounded in your identity, everything becomes a threat to whether you are a good father that you want to be or you're failing as a father. I mean, you feel like you always should be there because that's what a good father does, but in reality, you can't always be there. You feel like you should be able to solve every single problem that they have, but you can't solve every problem. And honestly, you shouldn't be solving every problem that they have. So every time that you're trying to solve a problem, then you can't solve it. Every time that you try to give a solution and they don't listen, then that feels like a failure. So then you get out of your space of being that supportive father and you start fighting for your image of trying to be a good father. So then you don't listen as well. Okay, you don't try to collaborate. You don't allow space for them to grow and learn and figure out. You actually end up just fighting to save yourself. And then you may feel like you failed all over again because you went into reaction mode and you couldn't control yourself. But this is why we have to be grounded. This is why we have to be so solid on who we are and how we want to show up for our families, for our friends, for our work, for ourselves. Because if we don't, every single outside circumstance will change how we show up. And then we'll be sitting after reflecting and feeling bad and feeling shameful. And then questioning again, am I a good man? Am I a good father? Am I a good person in general? And we can't have that question every single day in every situation. So you need to be ready to get solid on who you are and what you stand for in every single situation, because most importantly, your kids need that.